I'm a big fan of architecture, and Washington, D.C. has a lot of different kinds of architecture, so it was a good place to build, yes.
I've been there once, and I walked the whole way from the Capitol to the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
Wonderful walk. So here a few parts are missing, so I would guess you will add the part behind the memorial in the near future.
Yes, the design of this whole mock, when it's all done, is between Constitution Avenue and Independence Avenue, from the U.S. Capitol building all the way down to the Lincoln Memorial. When it's finished, it'll be about 4 feet wide and 28 feet long.
So this is still a journey.
Yeah.
So many lovely details. I've been to a few museums while I was there. What is your favorite build of all those?
My favorite is probably the National Gallery of Art East building, the I Am Pei design building, because in Lego likes right angles and corners, and in the National Gallery of Art East building, there is not a corner or a right angle anywhere in that building. And so it was the first time that I was challenged to be able to build something that looked like the real building without relying on the architecture that Lego provides, but trying to fake it with Lego pieces. It was really difficult, but very rewarding at the end.
I studied town planning, so I was always into structures and all the stuff we see right here. So what is your background? Have you been an architect or?
I was actually a computer artist for a video game company.
Oh, so kind of the same.
Yeah, I built 3D environments, so how I think about building with Lego is very similar to how I built the 3D environments for video games.
So I think this is your future project here. What is your next step?
Well, I have to finish out the rest of this side of the National Mall, which is probably another 2.5 years worth of work. And then I will build down to the Lincoln, which is probably another 2 or 3 years worth of work. So this entire project is a decade-long project. Beyond that, I have a couple of ideas that I would like to execute. One is called Union Station. In the United States, there are 183 train stations called Union Station. I would like to pick 10 of them and build versions of them, because some of them are quite interesting to look at. The architecture is just fascinating. And then the project after that would be building a town that no longer exists, that is on the Continental Divide, where the train used to go over the Continental Divide. It used to be a train stop, and I'd like to build that when it was at its height of being used. So I'm already talking another 5 or 10 years worth of work on just 2 more projects.
And this is a lovely detail here.
In 2019, on the National Mall, there was a big celebration for the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing. And during that, it was held at night. They projected the blast off of the Saturn V rocket on the side of the Washington Monument. So what I've done is I've had the side of the Washington Monument printed with a Saturn V rocket and the actual size that it would appear if it were next to the Washington Monument.